they settled to let Tyreek walk because $250 million is craziness.
No,
So
they didn't pay him 250.
no, the Dolphins.
No, they didn't pay Tyreek Hill 250.
How much they pay Tyreek Hill?
They paid him like 120. They gave him 30 million a year.
Oh, okay. I'm way off then. All right, so 120. I guess that's not as bad. But once you lose the cheetah and you don't really have a veteran to replace him with, you can't really rely on a rookie. You know, they brought in Sky Moore, they brought in
Yeah.
MVS. I mean, Juju's alright, but as we see, he's not really a number one. So
No.
you got to get that guy to replace the old guy because Tyreek was top five at his position because you can't guard him one on one. You leave him one on one, Patrick finding him. So you got to always have a safety over the top and the safety line
Yeah.
up deep over the top. He's like,
Yeah.
let me blink and Tyreek's up to me. So I better back up still. So Andy Reid's gonna realize like I need to go get me a real game changer to pair up with Kelsey because once Travis Kelsey retires, then you really gotta start all
Yeah.
over.
And he's already 33, so probably 3, 4 more years.
Right? And I don't even know if you could say 437, really? I don't
I
know.
think four stretching it.
Yeah, four stretching it.
Time is clicking.
Right?
Time is ticking.
So that's why I said now's the time because they thought, all right, we'll just put a bunch of talent around Mahomes, and he'll be able to find the open guy, and we're gonna always find somebody who's gonna go ahead and get the reception to keep the chains moving.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna be hitting touchdowns in 4 plays like we used to, but
Mm-hmm.
we could go ahead and get it done in 10 plays. But now they're seeing,
Yeah.
no, you can't, because
I
once
mean, they can.
you
It's
can.
sport too.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
but you
not.
stall out. You stall out a lot more often now. And
Yeah.
when you're against he is him over there in the same conference, you're gonna need some big time haymakers. You feel me? You're gonna need to drop a 40, 50 yard completion every now and then to get you to damn field goal range in a hurry. So you saw last year when they went against each other, Pat Mahomes just needed a few seconds, and he's like, "Hey, we'll get down that field." Now he's like, "I can't do that,
In more than 3 seconds.
right? I can't do that no more. I don't got the horses." So I feel like Pat Mahomes, he can stay second best if the team allows it. But if the Chiefs make a good move in the offseason, he could be right back to being the best.
The
Because
problem is the good move in the offseason. It's not easy, man.
it's not,
It's not
but
easy.
there's usually always
You get
one.
those unicorns.
It's always a
Oh,
lot of times there's always one because
no,
someone's disgruntled or someone wants the bag.
I don't think so. I think if it's one, it's not as good as like it's not gonna be as good as Tyreek because the year before this year was Galladay. Galladay was
Dang,
crazy
he's
this year.
garbage.
Yeah, and then this year, Amari Cooper, he's good. Not Tyreek Hill. I wouldn't even count Devontae. Devontae said, Las Vegas or Green Bay. He basically chose his destiny.
But
So I wouldn't even count him.
we're all forgetting one guy. We
Who?
no two guys.
Who?
They could have got two guys. They could have got AJ Brown, who shipped over and went to the Eagles. Come on, you don't think Pat Mahomes and AJ Brown will be problems?
Yeah, but he's not. He's not Tyreek though.
You never go find a Tyreek. Come on, Tyreek's like the
That's what
fastest
I'm
guy in the
saying.
fastest
That's what
receiver in
I'm
the league.
saying. I don't. AJ Brown's good, but he's not Tyreek,
Oh
man.
man, come on. Don't, I know he's not Tyreek, but he's a monster. So
He's good, but
Patrick Mahomes could have
no.
used him. The second
And
guy,
Marquise Brown.
nah, Marquise Brown is like a slot receiver to me. The other guy,
Who's the second guy?
DK Metcalf. He could have used DK. Guy runs 4'3", 6'4".
No, no.
He could have used that guy.
DK dropped a lot of
Come on,
balls.
DK's
Oh
been
my
playing good this
god.
season. I don't know,
He
man.
dropped a couple balls too, man.
I mean,
You
so
know, those guys are good, but nothing compared to Tyreek. Like I'd rather have Amari Cooper than both those guys, and I'll definitely have Devontae Adams than both those guys. And none of them are Tyreek. Like even Devontae Adams good, I think Tyreek will be better.
All right.
He's never gonna find another Tyreek.
Yeah, that's true. You can't. It's hard. Tyreek, he be blowing out DBs
Those
who line
extra
up
points.
15 yards down the field.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I
And
mean,
maybe AJ Brown, but I'm just not a huge fan of him. Like he explodes, but he's never consistent. But you can't blame it on him because it's just the system. Even with Eagles, he
that
knows he's not gonna be consistent
but that's
in
what
the
I'm
run game.
saying. You discounting AJ Brown, but his quarterbacks were Tannehill and
Yeah,
Hurts.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, that would have been better. That would have been better. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, they probably thought this was a good model to follow. You just get a whole bunch of C wide receivers and let Patrick, spread the ball around.
Yeah, I mean,
But now they're probably
it's
realizing
working.
they still need that guy.
Yeah, it's working. You just once you go against guys like Josh Allen and maybe even Joe Burrow, if they get that O line together, then you're playing a shootout. So you have to drop multiple touchdowns. And can you guys keep doing that? I mean, I know Travis Kelsey could give you 4 touchdowns in a random game,
Yeah,
but you can't
yeah,
depend on that week in, week out.
yeah. So it's safe to say that you think Bills overtook him, and Bills are the best, but you still think his reign is not over.
Yeah, yeah. I think the Bills are the best this season because I don't know how you stop Josh Allen. He's the passing game, he's the running game, he's just all
Yeah,
be all, end all be all for Buffalo. They call that man Buffalo Jesus over there because he making miracles happen. And
yeah,
after Pat finally lost to the guy, he's gonna be like, all right, he finally caught up to me and beat me, and I know why. I need some more weapons because they're in the game. It was going back and forth the whole time.
yeah, yeah.
So it's not like Josh Allen's head and shoulders above him. He barely beat him,
No,
barely nicked him
definitely.
by, and that's because Kansas City's technically in a down year offensive wise, because they used to be leading the league in these numbers.
It's crazy. They're still leading the league.
Wow,
Still
that's
leading the
surprising.
points. Yeah,
That's surprising.
yeah.
So that tells you the greatness of Mahomes. He's making it
That's why I
work.
told you. That's why I said I think Mahomes is still the best quarterback. I
Yeah,
just don't think he has good weapons as
that's what I'm.
quarterback. But I still think he's the best quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Cause it's like I don't see him messing up a lot. I see him extending plays, doing those little sideway passes out of nowhere. I'm like, dang, he's finding those little windows and getting completions. So I can't say
And he's still
like
special.
he's now second or third best, and it's gonna stay that way because the guy still got it. He just needs another nasty athlete with him catching those footballs. He's gonna be right back to being feared. So I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see what Josh
I
Allen
still
does
think
this
his
year.
reign's over though. That's just me. I think his reign is over
Dang. So Kansas City's seen their best days.
for a little while, man, for like 5 years.
5 years?
They got a ring, dog. They should be happy. They got a ring.
Damn. The dynasty's
Yeah,
over
you're not
over.
the Patriots. Relax. You're not the Patriots. Relax. A new one every year until we come back.
Ah,
You just
too
need to
far.
cherish until we come back.
It's too far now. Come on, man. Trifle. You trying Pat Mahomes. He said 5 years? The guy's gonna be
Yeah,
old by the time
yeah,
5 years is over.
he's gonna be 30,
Yeah.
31. He's
Yeah.
gonna be straight.
Man.
He's gonna be straight.
We seen Russell Wilson. That guy's 33. And
Yeah, but Russell Wilson was never that good. Never.
Russell Wilson was nasty though. Back
Yeah,
back
never.
in those legal boom days.
Yeah. Never Patrick
You're right.
Mahomes.
All right, all right. I agree with that. So for most of the topics tonight, I agree with about everything besides the Cooper Rush
Besides the
nonsense.
championship.
It's just Cooper Rush mess. The slander on Dak. So
It's funny.
besides that, I'm like, okay, can't rip you too much today. So this week's gonna be a good week of football. Stay tuned for next week, everybody, and I'll let y'all know when I'm right about Dak in a few more weeks. And
Man, can't wait. Can't wait, man. Let's go.
all right. Well, till next time, thanks for hanging with us for whoever's watching, and y'all have a good one. Peace.